Alright, kiddos, do not try this at home. I'm going to cut this. I'm going to grind this down evenly. Alright, so I bought this from Harbor Freight. It's a grinder. However, this is very, very, very coarse. So, what you saw me cut this and smooth it out with the wet and dry saw. This here, this not only cuts it, but makes it so much smoother as opposed to using this. Now, I also went to Harbor Freight and I purchased these. Now, this is not for wet. This is for dry sanding. However, I guess they're okay, but I go through these like, I'm like, this was a lot thicker. And look at this. Look how thin that one is. Okay. Of course, when you dry sand, it burns these up. I mean, it's only good for maybe one job. This was 16 bucks. Now, I bought these on the internet for $9. And it goes from, I think, from 80 all the way up to 3,000. And these work very, very well. I like these a lot. So, anyhow, I would suggest if you're going to go get into polishing some wood, you know, petrified or stone or whatever, granite, get these. These will last so much longer. Plus, you could use them as a wet, you know, you could wet sand it. These, I don't know if you can. It doesn't say whether or not it's wet sandable or not. I tried looking for it, and I think this is only for dry. I don't know. Anyway, that's that. However, what I am going to do, because I like it a lot, is this thick one. This thick one here, this is a 40 grit. I'm going to use this to get off all of the marks that was done on my my wet and dry I don't know, concrete cutter, what it is. So I'm going to start off with this next. I'm going to wet it. After I do this, I'm going to use these and wet these down and wet it and polish it up. So I'm going to show you the process on that. Alright, now I got my grinder. Turn on my fan. Yeah, I know what you guys are thinking. Why didn't you have your gloves on when you were using your concrete cutter? Well, anyway, here we go. I just thought of something. Instead of using this, you know your tile saw? They have the 4-inch tile saw. So if I use the tile saw on this, wet it, or even don't have to wet it, this should make this even smoother than what this 400 grit is doing, or 40 grit. That's going to be in my next project. I'm going to swap this out eventually with a tile blade. The reason why I did a little bit of the edge here, because if you don't, and you're going to use these, this is like so sharp that sometimes you're going to lose your little diamond squares here. So I pretty much took off all of it. Now you always want to wear gloves when you're going to wipe this down, because this, remember, it's a fossil. It's very hard, very coarse. So if you touch it with your hands, this is hot. This is very hot. This is almost like trying to sand metal, you know. So that one's almost gone. It's coming out a little shinier than what I expect. I don't know what's going on here. Let me see. As I was polishing it, I had like a little groove. I just couldn't seem to get it off, so I had to use the concrete blade and get it out. And I really did not like these from Harbor Freight. They're not diamond. I don't know what, what it's coated with or what it has. It's a waste of money. So I'm not buying those ever again. 16 bucks, and these are diamond. They have little diamonds in there, and that's what I'm going to do to polish this off. I'm going to show that to you in a minute. I'm going to throw a little water on there and start wet sanding it. And now I have my polisher. You want this versatile speeds. I'm going to put it on number 2. No, I'm going to put it on number 1 and then slowly bring it up. I'm going to wet it down. A little bit too slow, so I'm going to bring it up a little bit higher. Number 2. So I'm going to be here a while, getting these grooves off. So I'm not going to bore you with all this. Anyhow, I'm going to go from, I don't know if that's 80, and then all the way up to, as I said before, 3,000. That'll give it a really nice pulse. The next one after this, 80 is 100, then I believe it's 200, and then 400. 400, it goes up from there. This is 800, 1,005, 3,000. So I won't bore you with this. I'm going to show you the end results because it's going to take a few hours. Alright, so that's the finished product. Now to do this, of course, it took several hours. A lot of time. Now my back's aching. So, yeah, I would definitely recommend ordering these online. These things work great. Now what I'm going to do, this has a very, very nice shine. Now, no matter how far down I try and get these marks off, there's new defects that's coming through. So, I don't know. I just can't get these off. No matter how far down I go, no matter how deep I go, there's always going to be these defects somewhere showing up in other locations or whatever. But anyhow, this is very shiny, very smooth finish. One other thing I was thinking of doing is pressure washing to get all up inside, but it's pretty much clean because I used a bristle. This is not a wire brush. This is a bristle brush. Sprayed it. Excuse me. Cleaned it up on the inside, and then finished polishing it. But it's a very nice shine. Nice and smooth. I have one little hump right here. Other than that, and right here. Other than that, it's smooth. Beautiful. So there's a Christmas gift to my other sisters. So I have 3 sisters, and I made each one of them petrified wood, and my mom made one for her as well. So there you go.